Ladies and gentlemen, we have just gotten home from watching Spider-Man Brand New Day. This was, if you didn't already know, I'm sure some of you do, I think I probably brought it up in a video. Spider-Man Brand New Day is my most hyped movie of the year. So I had huge expectations going into it, and we are going to give you our spoiler-free and spoiler review. So we're going to start the first few minutes with spoiler-free, and then I'll obviously do a huge warning before we dive into spoilers. But first off, I love Spider-Man. As you could probably tell, I'm also wearing a Spider-Man Brand New Day shirt. We got these a little while ago. Well, obviously, Spider-Man Brand New... What the heck? Spider-Man is probably my favorite character of all time. So, the lighting is so bad. I'm getting so distracted. I had huge expectations going into this. Anything beneath a... Wow. Anything beneath like a 7 out of 10, anything beneath a 7.5 out of 10 actually, would have probably been super disappointing to me. Just because it's like, I think no Spider movies are bad, but there are definitely the lesser good ones.
Spider-Man.
And there was definitely some worries that I had going into the movie. I thought it might be too jam-packed full of characters. As you can see, even on this popcorn bucket, like, look at all of the characters in this movie. Spider-Man, Tombstone, Boomerang,
Scorpion.
Tarantula, Scorpion, Sadie Sink's character, which we'll dive into in a second, MJ, Ned. Like, there's so many people in this movie. I think they did it well.
Frank.
Castle's in the movie, that's true. Punisher. I think they tackled it really well. I think it was really good. I will say, it's not a perfect movie, obviously. I definitely have my cons, which I'll get into in a little bit. But overall, what would you say, like, what's your score? And also, what do you think of the movie before you get into the score play?
I think the movie was really good. I
Want to just do scores?
have no words for it.
Yeah, it was actually insane. Alright, scores out of 10.
9.
I was going to say a 3, 2, 1, but I'm going to give it a 9.2. I thought it was great. I absolutely loved it. Alright, I want to do pros or cons first. I feel like there's less cons, so we should do cons.
Okay. Cons.
What are your cons for the movie? And I'll do mine after.
Maybe the pacing a little in the first couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. Most of them are in the
I think you'll agree with me once I say mine. There's a few characters in this movie that are a little underused, and I just think that could have been used a little better if we just had like the movie maybe like 5-10 minutes longer. But I honestly didn't really find a problem with the pacing, except for maybe the beginning, like you said, but I don't know. Alright. What was your favorite character in the movie without giving anything away? And if it's Sadie Sink, then just say Sadie Sink.
Punisher, aka Frank Castle.
Punisher was super cool. I would say, I think mine was Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland gives honestly the best performance as Spider-Man that he's ever done. I'm trying to think of a performance in general that I think that Tom Holland has done better, because this is like a top 3 performance of his, genuinely. He shows so much emotion, even like through all the parts where he's in a mask. I think there's just so much emotion. And I mean, the way he was expressing also, like in the previous movies, we could show some pictures maybe. He has very like emoted eyes, and it's a CGI figure. Like, it's not even him. But then for a lot of this movie, it's full practical.
Yeah.
And you can see his eyes like through the thing, and there are still emoted eyes, but they're very like toned down. They barely move, basically. And I think that made him so much better. Like, there's this part where he's like talking to Punisher, and he's like, and it's just, it was so funny and good and great. I think they use Sadie Sink's character pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll get more into Sadie Sink in a second, but
What to say about the character?
Yeah, I think, the Ned and MJ thing they tackled, and I think it went pretty well. I think there are some things that I could say that could have gone better with that, but overall, I think they did good.
I think
know.
it did good too.
Also, by far, the most emotional Spider-Man movie. Especially because those MJ parts, which is why I'm segueing into this. It was sad throughout a lot of the movie. And, like, you can see, I mean, I'll probably just put the tweet up on screen. They did reshoots for the movie, exclusively to make it more funny. And it's funny, but it's also, like, super sad, and I can totally see, like, you can't tell what jokes were added in, but you can kind of just, like, guess. It would have been a much more sad movie without them.
A lot more sadder.
Yeah. I cried. I am not afraid to admit that I was actually tearing up once or twice throughout the movie. I wouldn't say like full on bawling. It was just kind of like tearing up, like. I don't cry. I mean, if you know me personally, I don't cry to movies. Like legitimately, I've cried to less than like I've cried to like 5 movies maybe, and even 5 is a stretch. Like 5 or less, legitimately. So the fact that this movie was able to make me cry is just so crazy, and I was not expecting it. The action scenes are insane. Probably some of like legit top 3 favorite action in the entire MCU. It's up there with Shang-Chi, obviously. It's the same director. I can't really think of anything else. Like legitimately, I guess maybe like Civil War has good action sequences that are compared to this, but I mean, Dustin Hoffman's on another level when it comes to action. He was crazy.
Most of it was real too. Also,
Oh yeah, a lot of the swinging was practical. That was cool.
Yes, I remember when I was shooting.
The comic covers, it's no secret they're recreating comic covers. That was a big plus for me. What were you saying? I was just thinking of action sequences and I was like, oh, Amazing Fantasy 15. It's so stylized. Don't make fun of me. It's so stylized. I feel like, no offense to John Watts, I think the previous 3 Spider-Man movies are insane. They are honestly some of my favorite movies of all time. I think that No Way Home is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. It's up there with Across and Into, but obviously those are like count as the live action ones. Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man. But they just felt so like, even like the only real like swinging scenes that we get are like at the beginning of No Way Home and the end of Far From Home. And maybe the one montage from Homecoming, but even that doesn't really have swinging in it. Like, we did not get any swinging. Oh, I guess that one part at the end of No Way Home, but even that's a CG model, and it's like, it kind of looked terrible. This movie, it's just so stylized and not bland, like a lot of the John Watts movies. Like, it feels so different, but it feels so, like, brand new day. Want to do spoilers?
Spoilers.
Also, if you're asking, the theater experience was pretty good. People were cheering for some of it. People were laughing for a lot of it. People were like, "Aw," like sad for a lot of it. Yeah. So that was cool. Spoiler time.
Yes.
Okay.
Spider-Man
You
dies.
big stretcher.
Oh yeah.
Can I say it? Starts with a J.
Jean Grey.
Jackson Storm. Just kidding. No, it's Jean Grey. We all knew Sadie's thing. I think the vast majority of us knew she was going to be Jean Grey.
I thought it was a different character at the beginning.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was. What's his name? Sunspot? No, that's a different.
Oh, Firestar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought she
I
was
watched
going
Spider-Man
back.
and His Amazing Friends. I think Jean Grey was great.
Then when the trailer came out and showed off the city.
Or are you just judging like based on? I thought you meant at the beginning of the movie you thought she was.
Oh
so
no!
fire.
When they announced it,
Okay.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of things with Sadie Sink in them. I gotta be completely honest. I watched Stranger Things, and I know her as Max, but I think that Jean Grey is probably my second favorite performance that she's done.
VMAX.
VMAX. Did anyone else catch that reference? What's the even a reference? She is kind of the main villain of the movie, but at the same time, it's kind of Tramell Tillman's character, who is the damage control guy.
Oh yeah, never really put it together for some reason.
Yeah. So, I think he does pretty good. Definitely, it was definitely a mystery movie.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it is just jumping around, which I feel like a lot of people don't really like. But it was definitely like going to this character to get answers from that character to get answers from this character.
I think they used Mark Ruffalo's character, Bruce Banner / Hulk.
Are we doing
They-
negatives? Kind of.
Yeah, but it's kind of a negative. They underused him a lot, I would say.
I agree.
He was in it, then like
He kind of just disappears.
then it shows him again, and like that was the last time we saw him.
Yeah, the one big Hulk fight scene, which by the way, probably a top 3 fight scene in the whole movie. It was so awesome. But then it's like, he's like, oh, did I hurt anybody? Then we didn't really see him again. Like, that was the last time we saw him. Outside of Ned watching that video where he's like, no. That was really funny.
With Star Wars in the background.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Peter straight up gets shot by the Punisher on accident.
Medic!
Oh, yeah, medic. Yeah, that was cool. Punisher, they handled him really well, transitioning him from PG-13 to R.
Yeah.
Other way around, from R to PG-13, because he's a very R-rated character, but then it's like, in the movie, a lot of people were worried he'd become Disney-ified. I think they did pretty good. They bring up his family multiple times throughout the
So
movie.
sad.
Trauma. My favorite Easter egg in the movie was he calls out Bruce Banner calls out a student in the college scene. Her name's Cindy. I'm 99.5% sure that is Silk. And I thought that was a super cool Easter egg. And it makes me think, what if we get because I feel like Miles has to come, right?
Yeah.
What if we get Peter, for one movie, even one, just final battle, we get Miles, Peter, and Silk.
Yes.
That would be super cool.
I-
I just don't know, because it was just a cameo, so I don't even know if they'll do it, but I just, the thought of that happening was super cool, and I thought it was super cool being included in the movie. I was like, Leonardo DiCaprio, I mean.
I like the Bureau part.
Oh, the Bureau product placement was awesome. Handshake. That was not even close to how it actually goes, I'm aware. That is just what happens in the movie. They do the handshake, muscle memory, I guess. They do the handshake. And then he's like, Peter? What does that mean? I feel like, and I've already had discussions about this with my dad and my sister, because they watched it with us, and they were like, oh, muscle memory. I mean, obviously, he doesn't have to remember. But then it's they also don't really watch the MCU, no offense, because I know that they're watching this. Hi, Dad. Hi, Liddy.
What up?
Yeah. It's I know that they're watching this, but they don't really watch the MCU, and I feel like that's not how Doctor Strange magic works. And if it is, it's such a cop-out.
I think Ned is a magic wheeler.
Oh my gosh.
Because he does say magic does one of his family. Then he opens the portal, Andrew, Toby come out. Then he does it easily. Unlike Doctor Strange, it took him
struggled. Why are we talking about No Way Home? We're just saying
a year. Oh, it's something like that.
It took him a while.
I
not a
just
year.
think Ned is a magic wheeler. In fact, so he can remember Peter.
I don't like it. I feel like something's got to be going on there. I really thought the explanation would be Jean Grey is a telepath, and then she would give their memories back just because that's Jean Grey's powers. But then they didn't do it, and it was what the heck? So I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on that part. I'm I just gotta wait to see how it plays out in Spider-Man 5, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think of the mutations?
I thought
The whole inhibitor thing was cool.
they handled it pretty well.
Uh huh.
The ship thing, like of all those, because conveniently,
Yeah, it did look like.
before I watched Spider-Man Day,
You watched
I
Spider-Man
watched
2 the day
Spider-Man
before,
2.
it's true. The Tobey Maguire one.
yeah, and
He has the same chip,
it has
basically.
a chip that helps him not look
Control the
chemical.
arms,
Yeah.
technically, but it looks really similar.
And it looks super similar. Then Nick tries to put it on Hulk. Hulk
Yeah.
skin's too rough. Why is his skin too
Why is
rough?
their skin so
So
thick? So I thought they did the what's it called, organic webbing pretty well. I like how, I don't know if you caught this throughout the whole movie, like when he's swinging MJ, he's like, web stop. Web stop. I thought that was really funny and cool. And also he reacted way more in a normal way than Toby did. Like he was straight up disgusted. And Toby was like, cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The black eyes thing was cool. I like the hand fight scene, although that's another negative I have is the hand.
Randomly got placed in.
Well, no, it's not even random. It's just why are they working for the damage control? That I don't know. It doesn't really click with me. It doesn't feel like the hand. I also have never read the hand comic. To the 7 people who have read the hand comics, does that make any sense? I've watched Daredevil. They're in that, and I just feel like that doesn't click. You know?
I never liked any comic, and I bought one, and that one generally boosts my comic book collecting. Don't read it.
That's fair.
But since Bernadette was recreating all these,
We'll probably get into holy voice crack. That was actually so crazy. Post-credit scene, I don't know what it's supposed to mean either.
Me either.
It's like Spider-Man tracker. Spider-Man's been found in an unknown location. And it's just like another universe, I guess. But it's like, are they bringing in Miles the way that they do in the Secret Wars comic?
Collision.
Which is Incursion.
I don't know.
An Incursion would actually be really cool, and to bring in Miles. I guess that's the only way they could do it, but I feel like a Miles Morales origin story would hit super hard, so I don't know.
I thought it was also
Because they're not going to do more Peter Parker variants, right? Like,
No.
Spider-Man's not in Doomsday that we know. Or, ooh.
I think it was something due to
It's not-
Doomsday.
It's not our Spider-Man, but it could be Toby's. Because Toby's heavily rumored to be in... I'm figuring this out as the video goes on. This is great.
I think,
Like,
but
you could probably see the wheels turning.
I think the end when you show
Capturing
Spider-Man
Toby's.
in like that, it's never Spider-Man. We just don't know which one, and like we go like, but Collision's coming in because they didn't defeat Doom, and Doom's just pulling in all these different universes to this one, which I think that
I
one,
suggest Doom's already on our Earth.
yeah, like
Or is Doom pulling in the MCU to the Fantastic Four world?
something like that. He either time travels to our and he's just pulling in 2 different, or he's at the Fantastic Four universe pulling in that one. But that means the Fantastic Four also has a Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're gonna put I'm gonna put this as like a Doomsday Theories section of the video, because that kind of goes away from Spider-Man Rainy Day. Anyway, just theorizing, could mean anything, although it was kind of cool. And in the theater, I will say, not the biggest reaction I've ever had from a post-credit scene in a movie. I definitely reacted more to the Fantastic Four post-credit scene when Doom shows up. This one I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. When Dr. Doom, I was like, oh!
Everybody was screaming.
Yeah. Great movie. And I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Good job. Good job, Marvel. Good job, Sony. Good job, Tom Holland. I don't know. Daniel. Justin Daniel Craig. Oh yeah, you cooked. Let's get you in more movies. Please sign for Spider-Man 5, and also let's get Shang-Chi 2 out. I love Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi versus Gambit. We're not going to talk about that right now.
I want to talk about
Spectacular movie.
Ultimate. Amazing.
Amazing. Oh, come on now.
Amazing fantasy.
Amazing Fantasy 15.
Don't.
Man, it happens in every video, I swear.